Here it is, Tom Ford SOLEIL NEIGE 2025 Holiday Collection. And as you can tell, I already have my foundation, concealer, bronzer on. So we're gonna jump right away into this collection. Honestly, when I saw it, I was like, oh, it is quite pink and definitely has this vibe of après ski, going to the Alps and just getting, you know, those rosy cheeks. Talking about the rosy cheeks, lately Tom Ford has been launching new cream blushes, not in a specific on his core collection, but as part of every season collection, and this is not the exception. We have here Alpine blush. The compact is so beautiful, and the shade, you know what is interesting to me, it is that here the color that you see here is what you will get. I filmed in natural light, 4K resolution. Make sure you have your resolution set correctly on YouTube by tapping on the screen, and then you will see on the settings, or even on your desktop you can also change the settings. But anyhow, what I wanted to mention is that if you go to any of the stores that they sell this collection, which I will be leaving all of them on the description box along with the links, as well as on the YouTube shop, but the picture shows a lighter shade, a shade that looks a little bit more coral in tone, that kind of reminds a little bit to the duo blush of last year. Well, this is completely different. This is more of like a burnt kind of cherry color. I'm gonna just give it a good swatch so we can see. The shade is actually gorgeous. I cannot deny, it's very, very pretty. Look at that. Very, very beautiful. The compact came inside this little velvet pouch, a little bit white. Sorry, I didn't show you, but everything came on these kind of boxes. All the products are made in Italy. Let's go ahead and apply this blush because I feel I need some color on my cheeks. I'm using my BK Beauty 109 brush, and I'm just gonna tap in. Gorgeous. Friends, this is gorgeous. Look at that. Look at the blend. Oh. This is what I'm saying. Every single season, it keeps happening the same thing. Tom Ford is launching these cream blushes, and they are not on his core collection. I'm just like, I'm getting upset. I'm getting upset because it's like, okay, these are limited edition until when we will have them and when we will see them on the core collection. I mean, I understand that this year has been the year of blushes, just like last year. Last year we saw, again, so many blushes launch. So I guess Tom Ford didn't want to participate on all the craze. But, you know, when it's such a good formula, why not? It happened with Café Rosé. Do you remember? That's one of my favorite blushes, and I just don't use it here in front of camera because I feel bad to just use it. And some of you ask me, what are you using? And then I can tell you definitely, but if you want to purchase it, there's nowhere to find them anymore. But anyhow, I'm just applying a little bit extra here because I want to look and feel like, that's why I'm wearing white today. Not typical of Jackeline, I'm usually wearing black. Not that I wear black every single day, but usually when I'm doing these videos, I like to wear black. But today we're going to the snow. And look at that, you can even build it. So this shade will work really well. I will say if you go lightly, for even fair skin tone, light to medium like myself, medium definitely, and you can build it up. I'm pretty sure this shade will look just incredible for those with rich complexion. It's just a dream of a shade. Okay, I'm going just ham and going and going and going and going and going. Oh my gosh, so beautiful. Okay, I need to hurry up because it's kind of late and I don't want to lose natural light. Let's go for the eyeshadow palette 01 Chalet Pink. Look at this beauty. Now, even when I'm filming in natural light, by the way, it comes with the typical 2 applicators, it doesn't make any justice to this gorgeous shade. I'm going to try to put another image that I filmed for Instagram and TikTok so you can see how this beauty sparkles. Now we have 3 matte shades here. They are swatching nice and smooth. My goodness me. Oh my God. This This makes me so giddy and happy. Looks so beautiful. It is more of a metallic shade. It doesn't have like shimmers or little glitter particles. There you have it, Chalet Pink. I'm gonna take first this shade, which is a beautiful pinky nude. And when I say pinky, it's not like extremely pink that is, it's gonna give you like a pink eye look. I don't think so. I think it looks, at least on the pan and on the swatches, more wearable than what I thought it would be on, just from the promo images. So I'm just taking these above the crease. I'm gonna use all the 4 shades just to create an eyeshadow look. But definitely, I feel like you can use, like, say, these 3 shades for a daytime look, and then you can use this shade as a base, this shade all over that mobile lid, and then this on the middle for a nighttime look. I mean, I'm just giving you ideas here, but there's more to do with this palette because of the different depths of each of the eyeshadows. I'm gonna go next with this shade. If you're wondering what brush I'm using, it is by Chanel. It's a double-ended brush. I will make sure to link it for you. And I'm using this shade on the outer third of the eyelid. And I want to hear from you. Are you excited about this collection? Have you picked it up? Because I know some of you don't wait. You just go home and go for it. And I'm always interested to know if you have already tried it and what are your thoughts about these products. It's always so good to open that conversation between friends, so feel free to leave your comment. Again, blending nice, even, and very easy. Sonia G Mini Booster, and I'm gonna go with the deepest shade. And now this shade is going on the outer V, and I'm going lightly. Okay, very interesting. I picked up a little bit of these, but I don't see the same pigment shade translating on my eyelid. Let's try with a little more and see if we can build it up. Definitely, I can certainly do so. It's definitely showing a lot more. That is how it's looking like. Okay, one thing that I tell you, no fallout, absolutely no fallout with any of these matte shades. Going next with this shade, I'm using a BK Beauty 204 brush, Sonia G Flat Definer in the deepest shade, and this shade is going at the roots of my lower lash line. Now, the moment of truth. We need to see this beauty in action. I'm just taking it inner third all the way to the middle of the eyelid, and definitely looks, it's so reflective and beautiful, and it's extremely soft. And when I say soft, it's not that it's crumbling, it's just smooth. It glides on the lid. It's not gritty. If you have very sensitive eyelids, sometimes if products have too much shimmer, it kind of like acts like a file on your eyelids, and it's not fun. This is definitely not the case. It's extremely soft and smooth. I went ahead and applied mascara, eyeliner, and now I'm gonna use a Refer 23 brush and just going with this shade, and I'm gonna dab it right here in the inner corner just to create that little bling. Oh my gosh, big bling here. All right, blending it a little bit more. Really loving this outcome. I wasn't sure first about the eyeshadow itself having so many kind of pink undertones, but I see the neutrality on this one. This one, it has a little bit of pink, but you know what? You can even use it as a blush. What about if we do that? First, I'm like, wait a second. What goes first and what goes next? You know what? I'm gonna go with this brush, and I'm gonna tap a little bit in here, and I'm just gonna apply it on the very top lightly, kind of to set it. Oh yeah, you see, I'm telling you, you can use these in different ways, and I'm so sure that this beautiful berry shade, for someone that has a very deep complexion, you can use it too as a blush. because what I notice about these matte eyeshadows is that not only they are easy to blend, but they are blurring at the same time. Now I'm gonna go with this other, again, hourglass brush. I'm gonna take it. Oof, looks wet. Do you see that? Take it right here. Okay, this palette is fairly versatile. Oh, that's very beautiful, friends. What are your thoughts? I like the eyeshadow look, and I like this situation going on here. On this Soleil Neige collection, there are 3 ultra shine lip colors that, for those who know me, you know, is one of my very favorite lipstick formulations in general. Again, made in Italy, and I got one of the shades 01 Peak Glamour. Component white with silver cap. I mean, everything very cohesive. And let's take a peek on this shade. Oh my gosh, look at that berry tone. It. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so pretty. This is a stunning pink shade. And I love how these lipsticks, they do have this formula that makes your lips look not only shiny, but hydrated without looking thick. The shade is so pretty, friends. So pretty. And I don't know why more people do not talk about this ultra shine lipstick formula from Tom Ford. Honestly, I always get so afraid that it will get discontinued. In fact, at Sephora, they pretty much all the time they have them on sale, even those limited edition shades, which is like awesome, you know, to be able to get them on sale. But I'm afraid it's like, okay, are they not moving? People are not recognizing them because the different kind of component and they are not trying it. I don't know. It's worrisome to me, at least to me. But anyhow, friends, this is the final look using Tom Ford's Soleil Neige Holiday 2025 collection. What are your thoughts? I think the whole look looks very beautiful. Definitely on the eyeshadow, you need to like, you know, that pink vibe. Not that it will give you like a extreme pink tone, because as you can tell, it does have a little bit of pink, but it's kind of that frost with nude effect. But you will have to like it in order to be like, oh yes, this is a palette for me. The good thing, as you were able to tell by the video, is that yes, depending on your skin tone, you can even use this shade as a blush, because it does have a tiny bit of a pinkier undertone, not too much. It's almost neutral, that it will work really well if you just want, you know, like it's a palette that is very well curated. And I like that this shade, although it's not your typical, you know, like those sparkly topper shades from Tom Ford, I feel that it serves double purpose as a luminizer, as you were able to see today. Another thing that I have to note though is the matte shades from this palette are not powdery, and I don't want it to take it wrong. They feel, I don't want to say even dry, because the word dry will be like scary, but they are not like uber creamy, and they are non-powdery either. So it lands like right in between, which is perfect for these kind of shades, because you don't want them to be patchy. And sometimes we have, I mean, I shouldn't say we, sometimes brands, they need to tweak a little bit their formulas to deliver even pigment kind of eyeshadow, and this is delivering that. Really enjoying the palette. I think that the eyeshadow look and the double purpose of it, I think it's perfect, absolutely perfect. And then this blush is just so gorgeous. Sorry, I'm going with my hair so much like this, but my helix earring is like, it's there, it's healing, but it's like, come on. Every time that gets stuck with the hair, it's like, it's painful, please stop it. But anyhow, this blush is so gorgeous, and definitely is one of those that you can build up, that it doesn't go straight right away like this shade. You see what I mean? You can build up to the intensity of your likes and needs depending on your skin tone. And I mean, The Ultra Shine lipsticks from Tom Ford, they never fail me. They never do. You can choose any color that you want and you will not be disappointed. It's a really, really beautiful satin formulation that is super hydrating. Definitely there's going to be some transfer. They are not long wearing. I mean, they have a good longevity, but you will need to reapply them, and they are really nice. I really love them quite a bit. And this shade, I mean, it's kind of like a raspberry shade. It's so pretty, isn't it? It's so beautiful. And there is one more product from Tom Ford for this collection, which is an all over face illuminator. I honestly, because it's just one shade, it doesn't even come in different shades, I thought, you know what, I don't think I need it. So I skip on it. Let me know if you have tried it, because again, to me, so valuable to receive your comments, because our beauty community, we're all reading those comments, and it's so enriching and so helpful, because I mean, ultimately, that's what we come for these videos, to really know what's going on, what's worth it, what's not. Let's continue that conversation on the comment section down below while you're at it. If you haven't done so yet, I hope that you would like to subscribe to the channel. Make sure you ring that post notification bell so you don't miss any of the uploads. If you're on Instagram and TikTok, come and follow me there. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with family, friends, beauty lovers like us. And if you're not done watching my content, I will be leaving a couple other videos at the end of the screen that I'm sure you're gonna love. See you then.